I do. Right. Found a new leak in the roof, or it might just be condensation, or I don't know, maybe somebody sneezed. Right. What I need to do is get my strengtheners along there, and then along there, and then underneath there's the garage door flying off. I think this bit and that bit might just do it. So I'm going to start cutting that up. I'll wire brush the bulk of the rust off, get the back bit done, and then see what I've got left. So it would be fairly amazing if I get all that done together, because I'd hate to think that I'd have to buy some metal. So right, let's have a bit rearrange, see if I can get in, and then see what it looks like. Right, so there's the back bit cut, and here is the side bits. So I'll have to weld that bit together and see how close that is. That's pretty amazing, that. So that means I don't have to spend any more money on metal. So right, start getting these wire brushed, and then get them welded on. Right then, lots of wire brushing done. So my lungs are minging now. So what I've done is I've just got these two bits prepped, ready to weld together, and then I'll just cut off the little bit just so it's the right size to fit in down there. This bit's cut, ready to go. That bit's cut, is ready to go, and that's going to fit down there. Back and it's on the ready. So if we crack on, we'll do a kind job. Right then, so there's all the strengtheners in. I'll come around a bit. So used up a tin of paint just to hide all the worst bits, but that's about as solid as you're going to get. There, I'm quite pleased with that. So there you go. What I need to do now is move that general crap. The drill press is going out the way somewhere, and my little axe stand, so I can move this back there. In fact, I think the plan was to put it that corner and the drill press there. Maybe, I don't know, I haven't quite decided on the drill press yet, but yeah, right, I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just making it up as I go along. Right, I'll faff on for a bit and then I'll show you what I've done. Right, had a bit of a rearrange, still a mess, but I'm getting there. So been over with the wire brush just to take the rust off. So don't know if you can make anything out, but you know. So I'm going to give this just a scoot down with some oil and a rag just to see what that looks like. But oh, that should be a lot nicer in a minute. Hold on. Right, bit of before and after. So hey, modern art. Right, that looks alright for the night. So I think I'll pack in for now, and then I'll continue doing a few other bits and bobs when I work out what I'm doing. So, right. Oh, hang on. There's one thing I wanted to show you. Hang on a minute. When I did my measurements earlier for all the box section for the strengtheners, this is what was left. So quite impressed with that. So I'm tempted to make a belt buckle out of it. So that's not bad going. Right, time for a break. I do. Right, a bit cold today, so put the heater on. Right, a little bit more progress. I got these cut to size, wire brush down, and I'm going to put these in there to fit in like that. Hang on, there you go, but straight and not like that. So there's another one to go in that hole, and then two on that side. So there's them. I'm going to put some hooks on here. One conveniently so my welding mask can live there. And then I think what I'll do is, rather than actually do a formal finish, I'll just add bits as I need to here and there. Remember, I've got a great big thing outside made of angle iron, so I can actually build my shelf to put the all me MIG and all my other bits and bobs on. So I'm probably going to put them along there somehow. Yeah, I did think for a little bit to put them underneath, but yeah, you know, that's storage space. So I've got a little truck update. Got two exhaust manifolds for the truck, because the ones that were on, they got repaired with a bit of JB weld, but they were still cracked and warped and stuff. So I've managed to track down some decent ones. So I'm going to wire brush these down, clean them up, take those bits off, and then I'm going to get somebody to fit it, because I'll kill myself, put myself in a funny position to try and get them in. So and I also did a bit of a Mark 1 kind of poor man's Thor's hammer sort of thing, just to see how it turns out. Yeah, so just with the little bits of scrap I've got left over, I might knock a few of them out and, but I don't know, attack some of the locals. I don't know yet. And then just to be a bit different, yeah, I've got black paint for down there, but I thought I'd be all psychedelic and go for purple. So now, being colourblind, I would have said that was just blue or something like that, but the reason I know it's purple is because it said purple on the can. So that was nice and easy. So right, I'm gonna hopefully get them on today, get them wire brushed and cleaned up, and get some hooks done. Right, let's get cracking. Right, while I haven't been filming, I've been busy making, well, a mess that looks like, but there's a lot of like coat hangers, hook things I've made. Some of the old spanners I've got, they're going to become the hooks, and then I'm just going to weld them on. I'm not going to record and work at the same time, well, just so I can pay attention to what's going on. But I'll get them to shape, and then I'll show you what I'm doing in a minute. Right, there you go, that's welded in. It's with some ugly welds, but I'm not going to show you them, you can't see them. So, good old purple paint. And purple spanners. Yes, there's lots of overspray, but once I've actually finished welding stuff on here and there, I'm going to keep all my hooks purple, and then just, well, that's going to be black, unless I find a even more groovy colour to paint it. So there you go. Right, there's the two manifolds rubbed down. Just going to get a bit of oil of some kind on, just sort of, well, just to make them look a bit nicer, and see if I can hold the rust off for a bit longer. Something I've rediscovered is that, which I acquired from somewhere. I'm going to wire brush this down, stick an edge on it, see what it's like. I think I'll probably grind that mushroom off the back, and then put it down somewhere. So there you go, that'll be something I'll do in a bit. Right, I decided now was as good a time as any, so that's had just a quick wire brush down. I think I'm going to keep the mushroom on the back because it adds character. I've got a rough edge on, you wouldn't want it in your thigh, so yeah, I'll find a use for that. They look a bit happier now. I was going to undo those knackered bits, but strangely I haven't got any spanners handy. I don't know why, but I'll come back to that. I'll jazz that up in a bit. But here we go. Ta-da! The hooks work. So I think I'm going to just stick a few more hooks on here and there as I need them. I think it's going to work out handy to have like a little thing poking out somewhere, just to start hanging me flap wheels on as I've getting me new delivery. So I'll find somewhere for them. But over the next couple of days I'll get some angle iron in, and then work out how I'm going to mount it sort of there. So I'll go and have some tea. Bidding. That'll do.